holiest part of Christmas was not the feast itself, but the waiting at the table. Throughout December, we're exploring covenant markers. These are everyday rituals that hold sacred clarity, because the table of waiting is one of those markers, where anticipation itself becomes covenant, becomes patience and hope, and these two are covenant markers. Anticipation is sacred. Waiting's not empty. Waiting is covenant. It's patience. It's hope. Every December, the table becomes a threshold. We set plates, we light candles, and we arrange chairs. But before anyone arrives, there's waiting. And that waiting's not wasted. It's covenant patience. It's the quiet before belonging. It's the pause that makes joy possible. The table of waiting teaches us anticipation itself is sacred. It's the covenant of hope. And think of a child waiting for Christmas morning. Think of a family waiting for guests to arrive. Think of a community waiting for light to break through darkness. Because anticipation's not absence. It's presence stretched forward. It's lineage carried into tomorrow. Because the table of waiting reminds us hope is not passive. Hope is active patience. And hope is covenant clarity. So how do we honor waiting? We treat it as covenant practice. When you set the table, pause. Notice the plates, the candles, the chairs. Declare the action. I'm preparing a place of belonging. This declaration transforms waiting into covenant. It tells your mind this moment is sacred. It tells your lineage, because belonging is being prepared, and waiting becomes ritual. Waiting becomes hope embodied, because patience is not weakness. Patience is lineage carried forward. Patience is covenant strength, because the table of waiting teaches us patience through ritual. And each empty chair is a promise. Each candle unlit is anticipation. And each plate waiting to be filled is hope, because patience is covenant clarity, the trust that what is coming will arrive in its time. So look at the table before the meal begins. Empty plates, empty chairs, empty cups. Those empty spaces are not void. They're hope embodied. They're covenant belonging, waiting to be fulfilled. Because hope is not just about tomorrow. Hope is about honoring the emptiness of today. Hope is covenant trust that fullness will come. The table of waiting becomes a covenant of hope. It teaches us to see emptiness as promise. Waiting is not static. Waiting is renewal. Waiting is covenant motion, because each pause at the table renews patience, and each moment of anticipation renews hope, and each act of waiting renews belonging. Now the table of waiting becomes covenant renewal. It reminds us that anticipation itself is sacred, that waiting's not wasting, that waiting's not wasted, that hope is alive in the pause. So as December unfolds, I invite you to honor your own table of waiting, whether it's a kitchen table, a holiday table, or a quiet place of pause. See anticipation as sacred, because see waiting as a covenant, see patience as lineage, and see hope as renewal, because the table of waiting is more than furniture. It's covenant belonging. It's patience embodied. It's hope that's alive. So may your December table be filled with anticipation. And may your waiting be sacred. And may your patience carry you forward. And may your hope be clear as the first light of tomorrow. Hold the patience of the empty table in your heart. And next, we'll unwrap the gift of pause amid the holiday rush. You take care and stay connected.